few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Give us like 90% of what we need.
It's a mannequin game. See if Kevin could stay still for.
All right.
15 minutes, twice, huh?
Yeah. That was like within 2 hours, within 15 minutes.
Be nice when you're the Chief of Chiefs.
Must be.
Must be nice.
He's like, oh my God, this is so bad. I gotta go talk to those guys.
Because it's finishing a
All
sandwich.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are with Fox 9 right now. We're waiting for a press release on the Rob Reiner murders. Till then, I'm going to show you something E.T. just put out. I do believe it is. Hold on a minute. I'll find it. He was just out promoting the new Spinal Tap.
No. Over there. Yeah.
We are waiting for this. Let's see if we can roll. Oh. Hold on a minute, folks.
Who's taking the mask?
Message real quick. No. All right, so we are waiting. So I'm going to come off of this real quick. We're going to go over this ET thing.
Reiner and his wife Michelle dead at 78 and 68 per TMZ. There was a major police presence at their LA home on Sunday, but few details are available to the public at this time. We do know the LAPD is investigating as a murder, and TMZ reports Rob and Michelle appeared to be killed by a knife.
You are celebrating head to toe tonight.
Well, you know, shameless promotion. That's what we've got here.
E.T. was with the actor turned director just months ago as he celebrated revisiting Spinal Tap 41 years later.
41 years later, the band is back together. I mean, your initial reaction when you guys were like, let's do this.
Well, at first we said, let's not do this because we had, set a pretty high bar. It's in the National Film Registry from the Library of Congress. This goes to 11 is in the Oxford English Dictionary. We said, maybe we don't touch it. But then we came up with an idea. We had an idea of how to do this, and we wouldn't do it unless we knew this could stand alone. Even if you haven't seen the first film, you can dig this one too.
Stick with ET for more updates as this case unfolds.
I'm good. How are you? No, I'm gonna squat down. I just want to make sure I got an angle. I'm just gonna swap with you. Okay?
All right, we are back at the press release, waiting for them to come out. Debbie, can you hear my voice? Can you hear the videos okay that I'm playing?
Yeah.
If you can let me know, that'd be cool if I need to make any adjustments. Till then, let's listen to the jibber jabber of the reporters.
Your dudes are coming this way on the way.
Suit from earlier?
Yeah, there's suits down there.
They're coming down here. Here we go.
Yeah, that's them for sure.
Oh, that's the dude, yeah.
Everybody up front, squat down.
All right, looks like there's people walking towards the mic. All right, we might have something. Let me know if I need to turn the volume up on the video.
Nancy, your people are coming.
You're blocking yours now. Here first. Huh? Here first. Everybody's here doing the same thing. It's all good. Just kneel down and you'll make it. It's all good. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for being here. Mike Lynn from Media Relations Division. I got Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton for you guys, okay? Thank you, everybody, for your patience.
How much time? There's Alan.
Evening, everybody. I'm going to wait for the beacon to stop, then we'll get going.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Dude, can we come and take your lady, Philip? Is that for me? Jose, what a shot. Hey, Chief Hamilton, are you joined by anybody else on this? We're going to go live with this? Okay, thanks, Alan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for with us.
Is everybody set?
Go ahead, Alan, do it.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton. I'm the Chief of Detectives for the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm going to give a brief statement, and then we're going to address any questions that we can. I understand there are going to be questions regarding what occurred here tonight. I will not be able to provide information in a lot of areas that questions may be getting asked, but I'll do the best I can. So at approximately 3:40 this afternoon, Los Angeles police officers, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne Avenue here in the city of Brentwood. Upon arrival, they determined that there were 2 deceased individuals inside of the residence. The Los Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at this residence here on Chadbourne, and that investigation will continue over the coming days. We will not be releasing any information regarding who was found deceased in the residence, because that will be done by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. So if there are any inquiries regarding the identity of the individuals that are deceased inside of the residence, that information will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, and tomorrow morning we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation that is occurring here in Brentwood tonight. Our detectives will be responding along with our Forensic Science Division and our Technical Investigation Division investigators to conduct a full crime scene investigation and determine the appropriateness of the investigation moving forward. At this time, the Los Angeles Police Department is not seeking anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation and we move forward. That's all I have right now at this early preliminary stage of this investigation. If you have questions that I can answer, I will answer them. I would just ask you, please, if we do not have the ability to answer the questions, that you remain patient over the coming hours and over the coming days. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be responding and providing additional information as it becomes publicly available.
Or being told that a family know who actually made the call that brought fire department and police officers here. Has that person known? Can you release who it was?
So we understand that the person reporting was here at the location. We're not going to release any information regarding the identity of that individual at this time.
Chief, why are you not looking? Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
Hold on, one at a time.
We're being told that a family member is being interviewed in connection to these deaths. Can you confirm that? And is that family member being cooperative?
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try to speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
I'm sorry.
Chief, why are you not exactly looking for a suspect? Are you confident you know who did this?
We have not identified a suspect at this time.
Well, then shouldn't you be looking for one so these neighbors aren't worried about their own lives and their own safety?
Stupid. Stupid.
Legal requirements are met.
Let me rewind that.
We will be responding and providing additional information as it will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, and tomorrow morning we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation
Got it.
I will not be able to provide information in a lot of areas that questions may be getting asked, but I'll do the best I can. So at approximately 3:40 this afternoon, Los Angeles police officers, along with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, responded to the 200 block of Chadbourne
I'm
Avenue.
sorry. I
here in the
wanted
city
to
of
hear
Brentwood. Upon
that
arrival, they
question of
determined
why
that there
they're
were
not
two deceased
looking for
individuals
anybody
inside of
and
the
there could be a
residence.
killer on the
The Los
run.
Angeles Police Department is now conducting an investigation at this residence here on Chadbourne, and that investigation will continue over the coming days. We will not be releasing any information regarding who was found deceased in the residence because that will be done by the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office. So if there are any inquiries regarding the identity of the individuals that are deceased inside of the residence, that information will come from the LA County Coroner's Office. The current death investigation that is being conducted by the Los Angeles Police Department is going to be handled by the Homicide Special Section of Robbery Homicide Division of the Los Angeles Police Department. That investigation will move forward through the night, and tomorrow morning we will probably have additional information regarding what occurred here on Chadbourne and our investigation moving forward. We will not be releasing any further information regarding the investigation that is occurring here in Brentwood tonight. Our detectives will be responding along with our Forensic Science Division and our Technical Investigation Division investigators to conduct a full crime scene
You might be
investigation
right there, Valdez.
and determine the appropriateness
that
of the
there was
investigation
reports
moving forward.
That someone
At
made
this
a call
time, the
to
Los
the
Angeles
police
Police
that
Department is
someone
not
needed help
seeking
there.
anyone as a suspect or as a person of interest or in any other manner, and we will not be doing that until we conduct our investigation and we move forward. That's all I have right now at this early preliminary stage of this investigation. If you have questions that I can answer, I will answer them. I would just ask you, please, if we do not have the ability to answer the questions, that you remain patient over the coming hours and over the coming days. Starting tomorrow morning, we will be responding and providing additional information as it becomes publicly available.
We're being
Alan,
told
do
that a
we know
family.
who actually made the call that brought fire department and police officers here? Has that person known? Can you release who it was?
So we understand that the person reporting was here at the location. We're not going to release any information regarding the identity of that individual at this time.
We're being
Chief,
told
why
that
are
a
you not
family- we're
looking?
being
Chief,
told
why
that-
are you not
hold on,
looking
hold
for
on,
a suspect?
hold on,
We're
one
being-
at a time,
We're
please.
being told that a family member is being interviewed in connection to these deaths. Can you confirm that? And is that family member being cooperative?
There are going to be many family members interviewed. I'm not going to confirm whether someone's being interviewed at this time or not. We're going to try to speak to every family member that we can to get to the facts of this investigation.
Chief, why are you not looking for a suspect?
I'm sorry.
Chief, why are you not exactly looking for a suspect? Are you confident you know who did this?
We have not identified a suspect at this time.
Well, then shouldn't you be looking for one so these neighbors aren't worried about their own lives and their own safety?
Yeah, so at this time, after we determine, so I need everyone to understand something. In order to comply with the legal process, before we do anything here, we have to get a search warrant because there are issues regarding standing at this residence. So as long as those legal requirements are met, we can continue the investigation. Now, when I tell you that we have not identified a suspect, it doesn't mean that we're not working the case. We will not identify a suspect until that person is identified as a suspect and we're legally seeking them if there is a crime to be reported and if that person is a suspect in that crime.
Has anyone been detained for questioning?
Hold on.
Alan, has
Did that
anyone
answer
been
your question, sir?
No. Has
Okay,
anyone been detained yet for questioning? Are you questioning people now that could be possible suspects and or a person or persons of interest?
Specifically to your first question, no one has been detained. Specifically to your second question, no one is being interviewed.
What were the
As a
injuries?
suspect.
What were the injuries? We're being
We're
told
not,
that
we're
this
not
is
gonna,
stabbing.
yeah. So we're not gonna comment on the injuries at this time. That information will be coming forward in the coming days as it's publicly releasable. If it is part of the investigation and it is not publicly releasable, we will not be releasing it.
Are your detectives inside the
Hold on. One at a time. Whoa. Hold on, one at a time.
Sharon was
This gentleman
up.
is next.
Go ahead.
Are your detectives inside the home right now? Are they getting access to the home right now as we speak?
We're waiting for the legal process to move forward. We have to obtain a search warrant for the residence. As soon as that is complied with, we will be conducting a full crime scene investigation.
This ain't making sense. They should not need a warrant. You got two dead bodies on the, you were called to the property. Why would they have to wait for a search warrant when they were called there? Fire rescues there. Police go in. It's a murder scene. You lock everything down. This ain't adding up. I can tell you folks this much. In California EIA, lock your doors because we might be looking at another Zodiac until they can give us some straight answers. Let's get back to this.
On the interior and the exterior of the residence and the surrounding neighborhood.
Just to follow up, Deputy Chief, is there somebody from the family not allowing detectives inside the home right now?
That's inconsequential. We have to comply with the legal process. It doesn't matter whether the family allows us in or not.
Detective, what other?
Hold on,
Ma'am.
Sharon.
Have the family members been notified? The victim's family members been notified?
You might be
Has the
right.
family
Little
been notified
Fox.
of what? That an incident occurred here?
That there were 2 victims?
I believe the family's aware.
In other words, why are you not releasing their names? They're out there, Chief.
That's going to be the Los Angeles County coroner that releases the information.
Chief, is this a homicide?
Ma'am, go ahead.
Is
Your
this
question first.
Yes. Is this a homicide?
At this time, it's a death investigation. Again, until we get inside and we make a determination, we can't call it anything. So we're going to conduct that Hold on. We're going to conduct that investigation at the appropriate time. We will identify what kind of incident it is, and if it's determined to be a crime, we will seek the suspect. We will bring them to justice, and we will take them into
The
custody.
mayor has
One
confirmed
more
it's
question,
the Reiners.
sir.
The mayor has already confirmed it's the Reiners. Can you tell us any more?
I can't speak for the mayor, but I can speak for the Los Angeles Police Department. The Los Angeles County coroner will identify the decedents that are inside of the residence.
Detective,
And that will be, hold on, that will be the official notification and the official identification of the decedents inside of the residence.
under what circumstances were the bodies discovered?
I'm not going to address that. Ma'am?
More details about needing the warrants? The family not letting you in. Can you just explain more?
Sure, there's a legal process whenever you're going to conduct an investigation at a crime scene in the state of California. There are certain requirements that you have to meet in order to conduct a thorough investigation. So you don't want to start a crime scene investigation and then have someone say, I need you guys to leave the residence right now. So we're going to, hold on, you asked a question, I'm going to answer. So we have to comply with the legal process. Once the warrant is signed and delivered, we will have access to the crime scene. We will conduct a full, thorough, impartial investigation. We will conduct additional investigations in the neighborhood around this area. And then with that information, we will go forward with the investigation, whether it is a death investigation or some other type of investigation.
Besides robbing his wife, were there other people?
And I do want to be clear. Hold on. I want to be clear with one thing. Wherever we can be transparent and provide information to the public, we will release it as soon as.
My other thoughts is they don't know if it was a murder-suicide or somebody committed these murders. They will be able to tell by the wounds if they were self-inflicted or someone did it. So good choice on not letting us know, but the whole need a warrant to be there. It's a murder scene or possibly suicide. You were called there. I don't understand that. What kind of warrants or paperwork you would need to? What do you got to do? Stand outside the house? You can't go inside. You got 2 bodies. You can't. You were called there. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but let's listen in on some more. Miss Debbie Fox says that don't think it sounds like them police or something's going on out there. No, you might be right. Miss Debbie Fox says he's lying. Well, we've seen this in many cases where authorities lie. You know? It's in the Brentwood area. Wasn't that the OJ area too? With Nicole? God rest her soul. That was a case, right? That was a case. We knew everything before, what the situation looked like, the crime scene looked like, before it really even went into court, just through news channels pumping it out. That was an unbelievable case. All right, let's listen to a little bit more here.
We can.
It's been said.
One at a time.
Alan, do we have an ETA on the corner?
About when the decedents may have passed.
No. That's going to be determined by the coroner. The coroner's not here.
It's been about 6 hours since the first report. Why is it taking so long to gain access to start this investigation?
I don't understand.
Well,
it's
been 6 hours since police were first called.
Yeah.
To the
So
scene. Why
okay.
is it
So
taking
just to
so
be
long
clear,
for this
there's an initial investigation when the patrol officers arrive. When they make a determination that detectives are needed, they will back out. We will conduct a sweep of the area to make sure that it's safe, and then we will comply with the legal process, and then we move forward. I'm not giving you the exact timeline on that, but I'm telling you that it's moving forward.
Can you
Pete, you got another question?
Yes, a twofold question. One, how soon do we anticipate getting a warrant to where you're able to search the entire property, interior and exterior? Second, do we have an ETA on the coroner's arrival? And once they arrive and make an initial determination, will they be able to give you identification that you can then release?
We'll be obtaining the warrant in real time very shortly if we have not obtained it already. In terms of the coroner's ETA, I cannot tell you when their estimated time of arrival is.
Chief, so
we're already in communication with the coroner's office.
But as far as the overall investigation is concerned, beyond the initial determination, we have two scenes inside. We really haven't done anything in the way of any kind of forensics on the death scene itself, right?
That's correct. We've only done preliminary investigation at this point.
The bodies remain inside, correct, Chief?
Okay, so nothing has occurred inside the house. The house is in the exact same state it was when the officers arrived, just to be clear.
Chief, are we safe in Brentwood tonight?
I'm sorry?
Are we safe in Brentwood tonight, Chief?
I can't hear you.
Are we safe in Brentwood, the neighbors of the community?
Oh, are we safe in Brentwood? I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have officers here at the scene. We have officers in the area. We're not looking for anyone in the Brentwood area at this point. We're not looking for anyone because we're still working on that part of the investigation.
Chief, besides the Reiners, Chief.
Hold on. Someone over here had a question.
What can you say about the fact that it's been reported it was the son of the family?
I don't understand.
Rob Reiner's son is
But reported by who?
people.
Okay, I don't know. People magazine or people in the. I don't know anything about that. That did not. Hold on. That did not come from the LAPD. Go ahead.
Deputy Chief, can you give us a sense of how many witnesses, if any, you guys have been able to talk to? Are there people you've been able to already touch base with who've been giving you useful information in terms of what unfolded inside that home?
So we've already been talking to the neighbors. We've already been canvassing the neighborhood and speaking to residents that live around this area. So that's part of our investigation. In terms of.
Yeah, it seems pretty crazy, don't it, Miss Debbie? I'm making another cup of tea. Yeah, I mean, what they're saying, the bodies are still there. They're got the house on lockdown, waiting for paperwork to go inside. Let them do their job. You know, folks, if you're watching this and you're out from California and you can hear this and you're in that area, lock your doors until you know, and your windows. You know, I don't know how they could be saying that it's safe and they don't have anybody. But there's a good chance maybe something went wrong and it's a murder-suicide and they have a note. Now, even that still needs to be investigated to see if it was a setup, a plan, you know, a note to make it look like it was a suicide. But then the wounds would be you'll be able to tell if they were self-inflicted or someone put up a fight or at least defended themselves off. All right, let's listen to a little more. My tea's almost done in the microwave. Debbie says, no way. Talking about, well, none people of the coroner take 6 hours. Yeah, they're waiting for, I guess, the coroner to show up that'll identify the bodies. And then they'll take the bodies or, you know, photograph it, whatever, before they move the bodies. Photograph the house, all kinds of stuff. Make sure there ain't no cameras and security system. You know, they might be watching that. They might already know that there's security system there, so they might be looking at it already. All right, let's listen a little bit more of this.
someone that may have information regarding what happened inside the residence, we're not going to release that information. That'll be part of the investigation.
We've confirmed.
Were there other family members living?
There's been no report from the neighbors regarding hearing anything or seeing anything that we can release to the public.
Were there other family members residing inside the house besides Carl and his wife?
I don't have that information.
Timeline of this murder.
We haven't established that yet. We will establish that soon, and then that'll be part of the investigation.
Cause of death.
The part that is publicly releasable, we will release. The cause of death will be released by the LA County coroner.
Are you looking into them being stabbed?
We're looking into getting the information from the LA County coroner when it's available.
Were
Somebody
any
over had a
weapons found at
question.
the
Yes,
scene?
ma'am.
Say where in the home they were found?
We didn't say.
Were any weapons found at the scene?
We didn't say anything about weapons either.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
And
everybody.
Chief, again, Alan, we're calling this a double homicide,
So
correct?
We're
This is
calling
not.
it a death investigation at this point.
Why
So,
is the
I-
robbery
just to be-
homicide unit involved, sir? Are you able to explain that?
Well, it's a homicide. Yeah.
So what's the robbery aspect to it? Are you
Oh,
looking at robbery? that
I'm
are
sorry.
involved in
I
this
didn't.
at
I didn't mean to be flippant. Let me be specific. There was recently a change within the department. Robbery homicide division handles all homicides now in the city of Los Angeles. So I apologize. I didn't know if you knew that or not. All homicides occurring in the city of Los Angeles are now handled by robbery homicide division as of the end of October. So we handle them all. Okay.
Next
All
update.
right, thanks, everybody.
Chief, next update, please. When will we
The
hear
next
from you
update
again?
will be after tomorrow morning.
And you have a Spanish interpreter for us, please.
We do not have a Spanish interpreter out
Is
here
it
tonight.
going to be here tomorrow morning? Or is it going to be a press room?
Our media relations will inform you where it's at.
Thank you. If not, we'll give you out a statement. We'll put a statement out once it comes forward.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Have a safe night.
We all thank the chief.
Mike, are you guys done for the night?
Yeah, we're done for the night. Yeah, we
Thanks for
have
the
to.
update.
Yeah, we're done for the night.
We have to be done for the night because obviously this is
Coming through.
Is there anything scheduled for tomorrow?
I don't know. If not, we'll just get the statement. We'll at least get a statement out once they wrap it up. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Good seeing everybody. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'll get more. Thank you.
Are you off?
Sure. I mean, whatever. But
Let me just listen in really quick, and I'll call Melissa when they're ready.
Alan A. Hamilton, HAMIOTON. I'm the chief of detectives for the LAPD.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
sure.
No, we didn't meet Mike there. We didn't meet Mike there.
We'll do one on one.
All right, Miss Debbie Fox. Well, it looks like we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to hear some more information on it, but a lot of it didn't make sense. You're right about that, Debbie. Just to be safe, like I said, lock your doors and your windows. You never know. I mean, they're acting like they know something that, you know, what do you think, Deb? You think they're onto something already? They're not holding anybody and they're not questioning anybody. They do want to talk to family, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they had security cameras around there. You would think so, being Brentwood. I mean, that whole area is like kind of underlit. It's very beautiful, but at night, not a lot of light, right? A lot of places for shadows and everything. Debbie says they know. Lane Kelt says something sus in the land of smoke and dreams. I hear you. Smoke them if you got them. Sounds pretty good. Fire went up myself. Trying to figure out what the heck happened. Hello, Miss Nada Drama Nana. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're just going over this, trying to figure out what's going on. Pretty sad, if you ask me. Hopefully, it wasn't. I mean, what's the chances it's not Mr. Reiner at home on the weekend, Sunday? Uh, you know, the two victims, same age as him and his wife. Don't you think Mr. Reiner would have came out by now and posted, or the news or someone would have posted that he's alive? I'm sure he had social media or something. So I'm imagining it probably is Mr. Reiner, which really sucks. Let me get my tea here, man. I need a little bit of lemon myself. Or not lemon, honey in it. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. A lot of stuff going on. Summer Wells case, Delphi case. They're trying to reopen Delphi case. A lot of stuff. A lot of wild and crazy stuff. The Jack and Lily case. I'm telling you, these cases are so similar. Is it really coincidence or Delphi case? What'd you have? Pedo stuff. Right? Young girl, pedo stuff. Keegan Klein, the whole ring, the whole thing. Summer Wells case, what do you got? I hate to say it. Photos of young girl, being, some people saying being groomed. You can hear him hear a couple people in the background telling her how to dance and move around. The photos of her, similarities within the cases. At least them two. And similarities in the Jack and Lily case too. Summer Wells. And that similarity is there's scenarios where the police in both cases are saying they don't believe the kids were taken and walked off. So that says a lot there. When the police come out and say they don't think that's what happened, and there's no evidence of that. There's the similarities in the Jack and Lily and Summer Wells case. And then you got the Evansdale, excuse me for coughing. Let me get some more tea here. I actually need to put some money in it. But I don't know if you folks are familiar with them cases, but there are similarities in them that are way too freaky, right? Way too freaky. The whole Don Wells thing, being like sleeping with young girls or this freaky stuff. And the authorities talked about this ring in America, trafficking sex ring or whatever kiddie thing, that it was huge. And maybe it is. Maybe they're all connected in certain patterns, right? In certain patterns, scenarios, we're seeing a pattern between these cases. All right, is there any questions or anybody got anything to say? The Chicago Bears won today. It's a great game. Any questions, any topics anybody wants to talk about here? It's very cold out tonight. Very, very cold out tonight. busy news weekend. Yeah, and then you had all the shootings and the stabbings and all the madness. You know, not too much up here. It's been, too cold to do anything. Oh, you haven't been feeling good. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happened to Mr. Reiner and his wife. Well, could family do something like that? A lot of people are saying it is family. I don't know. He's worth a lot of money. He's done a lot of acting, a lot of writing. It's possible, but don't you think they would have come out by now? Said, we know what happened. We have a suspect. That would have happened 6, 7 hours ago. Oh, you're right about that, Kel. You're definitely right about that. Yeah, Miss Debbie Fox, you're right about that too. Yeah, family can do real bad stuff. We're seeing a lot of that. Maybe these families, our own families, are possessed. Maybe we all are. Well, who knows? There's a lot of stuff going on, right? There's a lot of people talking about this Odin stuff in the Delphi case. Even in the Summer Wells case, I watched a video a great creator did, a lady did, and she was even saying Summer's name was mixed up, like it meant something, witchery or sorcery or something like that. Some other dude, Chaluka, said something like that too. Just their name meant these people were into weird stuff or something like that. I don't know. Let me see what Nada Drama Nana said. I want your recent Summer Wells video. You mentioned the evil and sickness around summer. Andrew is the evil. JSB or Jody Sue Brown is the evil, and her family members are the sickness, in my opinion. You might be right. You might be right. Debbie Fox says, no, it doesn't. The evil and the, well, it is, if we listen to all the rumors, Miss Nana, Drama Nana, that these people put out of what that little girl went through, right? All the rumors that she was being filmed in the basement, sick stuff, photos, yada, yada, yada. I would say that's evil. And if she was being abused by family, essayed, that would be evil to me. Kidnapped by someone so they could be the superstar and solve the case, that would be evil, or a group of people. But I understand what you're saying. Let me see what Debbie Fox has got to say. Valdez said, I'm the black sheep. All right, Valdez. Debbie Fox said, no, it doesn't. Her name doesn't have anything to do with her missing. You might be right about that, but I'm just saying what they were saying. Her name has meaning, but not that. I'm not sure, Deb. I'm not into reading all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not really sure about all that. What else did I see? Excuse me, I'm eating some cheese puffs. What else did I see in the Summer Wells case, Delphi case? And there was one other case. No, it totally slipped my mind. Oh, the similarities in these three cases. What did they have in common? They became a circus on YouTube. Delphi case, Summer Wells case, and there was one more I had written down, but I forget right now. Let me see what Nada, Drama, Nana say. Also mentioned clubs that could have taken her. There is rumors that there is a sex club on Van Hill. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Debbie was saying something about that too, that there was, but can we believe it? Oh, Debbie's out of it. Oh, you never said that? I thought you said something like that there might have been some kind of a thing going. I heard it. Ernie Shaw was talking about that too. I think that's where that rumor probably came from. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know. I have no idea. But if it is true, it's pretty evil. I said her dad. Oh yeah, Debbie did say that. And then a lot of people. Debbie's now she's laughing about it. Coming from Arresto Shell. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just like you folks. We watch, we look a couple things up, whether it be YouTube, Google it, and see what the heck's going on. Connect the dots. That's all you can do. I can tell you this much. These people made themselves suspects. We've seen that, and these were YouTubers. We've seen that in the Delphi case. We've seen that in the Summer Wells case. We've seen that in the Kylie Rodney case, where it became a circus. Did more damage probably than anything, is what the authorities are saying. All right, let me see what Nada Drama Mama said. Thank you for listening. I lived in a rural area of upstate New York and did not know that within miles from my home there was a nudist colony. No, there's nothing wrong with it being a nudist colony, is there? I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing. I don't think these people should be watching kiddie porn stuff or looking at kid photos or whatever. I don't support this crap in America. You know, a grown adult watching porn or whatever, now, that's one thing. But this kitty stuff and animal stuff, I'm sorry. This is stuff that should not be allowed in America. Now, like I said, adults watching that stuff, they're, a lot of people don't use their minds. Would you rather these idiots be out running the streets, acting out their fantasies instead of sitting at home yanking their baloney? I'm not sure. I don't have all the questions, but you have to look at it a certain way, a psychological way. Maybe that's why they came out with them sex dolls or whatever, because you have to also think people were married. They lost a woman that they loved dearly. I've seen dudes go like that and not remarry or never be with another woman. They might watch stuff, whatever. Maybe that's why they made them dolls. For single people, that haven't found love. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm not going to judge them for it. As long as they're not hurting anybody. The way I look at it, as long as they're not hurting anybody, I'm not. I don't know. It's a big seller in America. I can tell you that much. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I just didn't know it was there. Yeah, you're right. Not a drama mama. Like this club on Van Hill Road, if that's true. Well, if it's one of them kids' sex clubs, oh, that's disgusting. That's like watching Keegan Kline give his interview to the police. Keegan, do you think it'd be okay for a man to sleep with a 3, 4, maybe 5-year-old, 8-year-old? And Keegan was like, I guess so, if that's what they like. And the cops were like, you don't see nothing wrong with that? Yeah, these people ain't right in the head, folks. They ain't right. I don't know what you guys think. Debbie's laughing her little butt off again. I wish that woman would get her story straight in there. Well, do you guys think it's true that there was a sign out in front of the house saying sex here? And do you think it was true they were abusing her and other people were going there to abuse her? If you folks think that's true, then there's a serious problem on that Rocky Mountain Hill. And I think you folks that live out there should get to the bottom of it. At least I would be if I lived out there. Thank God I don't. I don't want to live on no top of a hill with a bunch of sicko kid stuff going on. No. I'll pass on that beautiful view. Who's going to buy a house out there? What kind of real estate agent don't tell you what's going on? Oh, it's a beautiful house. Look at the views. Yeah. Pay no attention to the sex cult we have with children. No, it's not true. I don't know, what are we already got to go through hell with people that were murdered in homes and them not disclosing that. or the house haunted, and they don't disclose that, right? Until you sign the paperwork and move in the first night and plug lamps and everything into the walls, and the light sockets start blowing flames out of them, blood coming out the toilet. Oh, we forgot to tell you, it's haunted. They say it was the next Amityville Horror House. No, it probably don't look too good out there, but I imagine one thing, they're all strung out on that ginseng out there. That shit's like crack cocaine out there for country mountain boys. They chew on that one on roots. They be springing all around. I ain't going out there. You gotta be crazy. What gets me is, they found a footprint. When? When did they find a footprint? The day she came up missing, the day after? Or 4 years later today? Breaking news. They found a footprint 5 years later on top of the mountain, top of the ridge, down the dog trail. 5 years of rain and snow. And you found a footprint. That's kind of interesting. Well, I leave that up to you folks. Let me see what Nana said. Her parents made a drunk call to the creator, and her father said his ex-boss called him freaking out about tape of his boss and his precious little girl. What? I heard about that. Can we believe anything Mr. Wells says? I don't know. Either he's innocent and someone around him, around that family, that knew the family, took the kid. Or it was the family, who knows. By law, investigation, the last people last seen Summer alive always are the suspect. And then family. After that, just so happens the last people that seen her was family and friends. You ain't got far to go outside there. Unless you had pedos living around there and was on record. Who knows? I want all you folks to have a great night. We're coming up on an hour. I'll be ending this in an hour. I want to thank everyone for stopping in, voicing their opinions. Peaceful night. I was going to do a peaceful fire, but I don't know, it's getting late. It's too hard to decipher not the truth and not true. 4.5 years of lies, manipulations, people on YouTube. One day soon we will know. That's like the Delphi case, right? With Doug Carter, the sheriff. And you want to know what we know. One day you will know. But today is not that day. I thought that was a great saying. I'm like, oh, that's a great part. That'd be a great part. You know, of course we want to know what the heck happened, Mr. Doug Carter. Who wouldn't want to know? There are dead kids everywhere. Yes, Miss Nada Drama Nana. It was nice hanging out with you. Thank you for being so polite in the other chats today. Very nice lady. I hope you had fun here and I didn't offend you in any way or anybody. I do think there are similarities within these cases we've been watching. And I think it's very sad what's happening and what we're seeing. But I keep forgetting we live in America. This is every day. It'll drive you crazy watching this stuff every day. Every second there's a new case. It takes a special person to watch this stuff every single day and not become what they're watching. Brainwashing, AKM, was it MK Ultra? I think we all been MK Ultra. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour. I'm going to end this thing in an hour. Do some more research on YouTube. Well, my condolences. Hopefully it's not Mr. Reiner. Hopefully Mr. Reiner reaches out. If he is alive. But we ain't hearing nothing from him. It's been 6 hours. I'm sure he would have got word. Hey, are you dead at your house right now? So it just ain't looking good. I'm not too happy. I just found out about 3 family members passing away. So I've been messed up for a little while. Starting to come out of it. It don't hit you, right? Until you got nothing to do. Then it hits you. Then it sinks in. The world around us. Real life. All right, we're coming up at 1 hour where I'm going to end this. I do want to thank everyone for stopping in. Miss Debbie Fox, Miss Nada Drama Nana. I see it's I am Celt. I'm sorry, I've been calling you lame Celt. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Let me see what else Celt say. I want to thank Debbie Fox. I have stuff to do. But I sit on my ass and grumble. We all do. We're in our 50s now. We all do. Winter. I ain't got nothing to do now. No yards to cut, nothing, for anybody, anything to do. Leaves to rake or anything. Now it's time to just sit in the house and chill. Relax. I don't know if I was trying to be funny. I don't try to be funny. It's hard to try and be funny all the time. It's killed a lot of good actors, a lot of good comedian guys. I had to be funny every single second. I don't know. All right, we are at 1 hour coming up on it here shortly. Once again, I want to thank everybody. Did I miss anybody? Valdez. Thanks for stopping in. Debbie Fox. Did ATS News make it in? I'm not sure if she did. And if she didn't, I'm sure she's lurking. I don't know what the big deal is about lurking. People are going to watch your video, whether they go into your chat or not. They're going to watch the video. It's going to show up on there as one person watching, whatever. I don't know why people make a big deal about it. Who knows? You folks have a great night. Stay warm. It's very cold out tonight. God bless you all. Talk to you later.